Doctors warn, after 60 masturbation can either protect your prostate or damage it. Do you know the difference? Most men don't. They either abuse their bodies, thinking more is better, or they abandon their sexuality completely, believing it's inappropriate at their age. Both approaches can steal your manhood, damage your prostate, and extinguish the spark that makes you feel alive. The truth is shocking. Harvard research shows that men who ejaculate regularly have lower prostate cancer risk. But there's a dangerous line between protection and harm. After 60, your body changes dramatically. Your hormones shift, your circulation slows, and your prostate becomes more sensitive. What worked in your 30s can destroy your vitality now. But here's what gives me hope. With the right knowledge, you can turn this intimate act into your greatest ally for health, confidence, and lasting virility. I'm Dr. Fischer, and for over 2 decades, I've helped thousands of men reclaim their dignity and vitality after 60. I've seen proud, strong men reduced to shadows of themselves because nobody taught them the truth about male sexuality in their golden years. In my practice, I witnessed the devastating consequences of misinformation daily. Men who believe their sexual health doesn't matter anymore. Men who think pleasure is only for the young. Men who suffer in silence, watching their confidence crumble along with their erections. But I've also seen miraculous transformations. Men who thought their manhood was gone forever, suddenly feeling alive, confident, and virile again. That's why I'm here today, to share the medical truth that can either save your masculine vitality or destroy it. The choice is yours. But first, you need to understand what's really happening inside your body. Here's the harsh reality most doctors won't tell you. Ignoring your prostate health after 60 is like driving a car without oil changes. Eventually, the engine seizes up. Your prostate is your masculine motor, and like any motor, it needs proper maintenance to function. But here's where most men get it catastrophically wrong. They think more stimulation equals better health, so they overdo it. Or, they think less stimulation preserves their energy, so they shut down completely. Both approaches can lead to inflammation, poor circulation, and a cascade of problems that rob you of your manhood. The consequences are devastating. Painful urination, weak erections, loss of confidence, and the slow death of your masculine identity. Meanwhile, your partner watches helplessly as you withdraw, believing your best days are behind you. This isn't just about physical health, it's about dignity, self-respect, and feeling like a man. Let me tell you about John, a 68-year-old retired mechanic who came to my office last year. He believed that daily masturbation would keep him young and healthy. John thought more was always better, a mindset that served him well in his career, but nearly destroyed his prostate. He started experiencing burning sensations, difficulty urinating, and painful ejaculations. His confidence plummeted. "Doc," he said, tears in his eyes, "I thought I was helping myself, but I feel broken." John's story breaks my heart because it's so common. Men like John receive no guidance about how their bodies change after 60. They operate on outdated information, thinking their 30-year-old body's rules still apply. The inflammation in John's prostate was so severe that simple activities became torture. His sleep suffered, his mood darkened, and his relationship with his wife became strained. John felt like he had lost his manhood forever. Then there's Robert, 72, a widower who took the opposite approach. After his wife passed 5 years ago, Robert convinced himself that sexual desire was inappropriate at his age. "I'm too old for that," he'd say, suppressing every natural urge. Robert believed abstinence was virtue, but his body paid a terrible price. When he finally came to see me, his circulation was poor, his testosterone levels had crashed, and he couldn't achieve an erection even if he wanted to. "I feel dead inside," Robert confessed, "like I'm just waiting to die." Robert's complete withdrawal from sexuality had caused a cascade of health problems. His sleep was restless, his energy non-existent, and his depression deepened daily. The use-it-or-lose-it principle had claimed another victim. Robert's prostate had become sluggish, his blood flow compromised, and his masculine vitality extinguished. Both John and Robert made the same mistake. They ignored the delicate balance their aging bodies required. Here's the science that will change everything you think you know about male sexuality after 60. Your prostate produces a fluid that's essential for healthy ejaculation. But as you age, this gland becomes more sensitive to inflammation. Harvard Medical School research involving over 29,000 men revealed something remarkable. Men who ejaculated 21 times per month had a 20% lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated 4 to 7 times monthly. But here's the crucial detail most people miss. Frequency isn't everything. Quality, timing, and method matter enormously. Your aging prostate is like a delicate engine that needs the right fuel, proper lubrication, and gentle operation. Too much stimulation creates inflammation and tissue damage. Too little stimulation leads to stagnation and poor circulation. The key is finding your body's new rhythm, a rhythm that honors your age, while maintaining your vitality and masculine dignity. The biochemistry is fascinating and hopeful. When you ejaculate properly and at the right frequency, your body releases a cascade of beneficial hormones. Dopamine floods your system, improving mood and motivation. Oxytocin reduces stress and promotes bonding. Your circulation improves, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your prostate. But most importantly, you maintain healthy testosterone production, the hormone that makes you feel like a man. Think of testosterone as the spark that ignites your masculine engine. Without regular, appropriate stimulation, this spark begins to fade. Your energy drops, your confidence crumbles, and your sense of self diminishes. However, excessive stimulation can overwhelm your system, causing inflammation that blocks testosterone production. The goal is gentle, consistent stimulation that keeps your masculine motor running smoothly. This isn't about performance, it's about preservation. It's about maintaining the biological foundation of your manhood while respecting your body's new limitations and needs. The circulation factor is absolutely crucial and often overlooked. Your erection quality directly reflects your cardiovascular health. Think of your penis as a barometer for your entire circulatory system. When blood flow is compromised due to age, lack of stimulation, or excessive inflammation, everything suffers. Your brain, your heart, your muscles, they all depend on healthy circulation. Regular, gentle ejaculation promotes blood flow throughout your pelvic region, keeping tissues healthy and responsive. But here's where the magic happens. This improved circulation doesn't just benefit your sexual organs, it enhances your overall vitality, mental clarity, and physical energy. Men who maintain healthy sexual function after 60 consistently report better sleep, improved mood, and greater life satisfaction. This is the use it or lose it principle in action. Your body is designed to function as an integrated system. When you neglect one area, everything else begins to deteriorate. But when you nurture your sexual health appropriately, you're investing in your total wellness. Now, let's talk about the practical solution that can transform your life. The optimal frequency for most men over 60 is 2 to 3 times per week, enough to maintain healthy circulation and hormone production without overwhelming your system. But frequency is just the beginning. Timing matters enormously. Your testosterone levels are highest in the morning, making this the ideal time for sexual activity. Your body is rested, your circulation is optimal, and your hormones are primed. Quality matters more than quantity. Gentle, mindful stimulation is infinitely better than rushed, aggressive approaches. Think of it as meditation for your manhood, slow, intentional, and respectful of your body's signals. Hydration is critical. Your prostate needs adequate water to function properly. Dehydration leads to concentrated urine that can irritate your prostate and urinary tract. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily, but avoid excessive fluid intake before bedtime to prevent sleep disruption from frequent urination. Nutrition plays a powerful role in prostate health and sexual vitality. Lycopene found in tomatoes, watermelon, and pink grapefruit acts as a natural protector for your prostate. Zinc, abundant in pumpkin seeds, oysters, and lean meats, supports testosterone production and prostate function. Omega-3 fatty acids from fish, walnuts, and flax seeds reduce inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate. But here's what most men don't know. Alcohol and processed foods can sabotage everything. Alcohol disrupts testosterone production and impairs circulation. Processed foods promote inflammation that can make your prostate angry and swollen. The solution isn't complicated. Whole foods, lean proteins, colorful vegetables, and healthy fats. Think of food as fuel for your masculine engine. Premium fuel creates premium performance. Junk fuel creates breakdowns, inflammation, and poor performance. Your prostate responds quickly to dietary changes. Within weeks of eating properly, most men notice improved urination, better erections, and increased energy. Exercise is your secret weapon for maintaining masculine vitality after 60. But not just any exercise-specific movements that target your pelvic floor and improve circulation to your sexual organs. Kegel exercises aren't just for women. These pelvic floor contractions strengthen the muscles that support erection quality and ejaculatory control. Here's how. Contract your pelvic muscles as if stopping urination midstream. Hold for 5 seconds, then release. Repeat 10 times, 3 times daily. Walking is incredibly powerful for circulation and overall health. Aim for 30 minutes daily, not a marathon, just consistent movement that gets your blood flowing. Squats and lunges strengthen your core and improve blood flow to your pelvis. Swimming is excellent for men with joint issues, providing full-body exercise without stress. But here's the key: consistency trumps intensity. Regular, moderate exercise is infinitely better than sporadic, intense workouts that leave you exhausted and sore. Your goal is sustainable vitality, not temporary performance. Stress management is absolutely critical for maintaining healthy testosterone and sexual function. Chronic stress produces cortisol, a hormone that directly suppresses testosterone production. Think of cortisol as testosterone's enemy. They cannot coexist in high levels simultaneously. When you're constantly stressed, worried, or anxious, your body prioritizes survival over reproduction. Your sexual desire disappears, your erections weaken, and your confidence evaporates. The solution involves daily stress reduction practices. Deep breathing exercises can lower cortisol in minutes. Meditation doesn't require hours. Even 10 minutes daily can transform your hormone balance. Quality sleep is non-negotiable. Your body produces most of its testosterone during deep sleep. Poor sleep equals poor testosterone equals poor sexual function. Create a sleep sanctuary. Dark, cool, quiet, and electronics-free. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly. Social connection combats loneliness and depression, both testosterone killers, whether it's family, friends, or community groups. Regular social interaction supports your mental and physical health. Let's address the elephant in the room: shame and guilt around sexuality after 60. Society sends toxic messages about aging and sexuality. You're told that sexual desire is inappropriate, that you should act your age, that pleasure is for the young. These messages are not just wrong, they're dangerous. Sexual health is health, period. At any age, your sexuality is part of your identity, your vitality, your life force. Suppressing it because of artificial social expectations is like suppressing your appetite or your need for sleep. It goes against your fundamental nature and creates psychological and physical problems. Many men carry guilt about masturbation from religious or cultural conditioning. This guilt creates stress, which suppresses testosterone and sexual function. It's a vicious cycle that steals your joy and vitality. The truth is, healthy sexual expression is natural, normal, and beneficial at every age. You're not perverted, abnormal, or inappropriate. You're human. You're alive. You deserve pleasure, intimacy, and sexual health. Supplements can provide additional support, but they're not magic bullets. Saw palmetto has been shown to support prostate health and may reduce inflammation. Zinc supplementation can boost testosterone levels in men who are deficient. Vitamin D deficiency is common in older men and directly impacts testosterone production. A simple blood test can determine your levels. L-arginine supports nitric oxide production, which improves blood flow and erection quality. But here's what's most important: supplements work best when combined with proper nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle changes. They're support, not solutions. Too many men seek a pill to fix problems that require lifestyle changes. No supplement can overcome poor diet, lack of exercise, chronic stress, and unhealthy habits. Start with the fundamentals: eat well, move daily, manage stress, sleep adequately. Then, consider supplements as additional support. Work with a healthcare provider who understands male sexuality and isn't embarrassed to discuss these issues. Many doctors received minimal training in sexual health and may not provide the guidance you need. Temperature therapy can significantly impact your prostate health and sexual function. Heat therapy, such as warm baths or heating pads applied to your lower abdomen and perineum, can improve circulation and reduce muscle tension. Many men find that 15 to 20 minutes of gentle heat before sexual activity enhances their experience and reduces discomfort. Cold therapy, particularly cold showers or cold water on your genitals, can improve circulation and boost testosterone production. The contrast between hot and cold creates a pumping action in your blood vessels, improving overall circulation. Some men alternate between warm and cool water in the shower, ending with cool to invigorate their system. Massage therapy, particularly prostate massage, performed by a qualified professional, can improve circulation and reduce inflammation. However, this should only be done by someone trained in the technique, as improper massage can cause harm. Self-massage of your perineum, the area between your scrotum and anus, can also be beneficial when done gently. Let's talk about lubrication, a critical factor that most men ignore. As you age, your body produces less natural lubrication, making friction more likely during masturbation or sexual activity. This friction can cause micro tears in delicate tissue, leading to inflammation and discomfort. High-quality, body-safe lubricants aren't just for comfort, they're for health. Water-based lubricants are safe with all materials and easy to clean. Silicone-based lubricants last longer and provide superior glide. Avoid products with glycerin, parabens, or numbing agents, which can cause irritation. Think of lubrication as essential maintenance for your masculine machinery. You wouldn't run an engine without oil. Don't stimulate yourself without proper lubrication. This simple change can transform your experience from uncomfortable to enjoyable, from potentially harmful to definitively beneficial. Many men resist using lubrication because of pride or misconceptions. This resistance can literally damage your sexual health and reduce your pleasure. Breathing techniques during sexual activity can dramatically improve your experience and prostate health. Most men hold their breath or breathe shallowly during arousal, which increases tension and reduces circulation. Deep, rhythmic breathing does the opposite. It relaxes your pelvic muscles, improves blood flow, and enhances sensation. Try this. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale through your mouth for 6 counts. This pattern activates your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and better circulation. Coordinating your breathing with your movements creates a meditative, mindful experience that's infinitely more satisfying than rushed, unconscious stimulation. This isn't just about pleasure, it's about health. Proper breathing during sexual activity strengthens your pelvic floor, improves oxygen delivery to your tissues, and reduces the stress that can damage your prostate. Think of it as yoga for your manhood, gentle, mindful, and incredibly beneficial for your overall well-being. Timing your sexual activity around your natural rhythms can optimize both pleasure and health benefits. Your testosterone levels peak in the early morning, typically between 6 to 8 a.m. This makes morning the ideal time for sexual activity if your schedule allows. Your body is rested, your hormones are optimal, and you're likely to have your best erections of the day. However, some men prefer evening activity for relaxation and stress relief. The key is consistency. Whatever timing you choose, stick with it to help your body establish healthy rhythms. Avoid sexual activity immediately after heavy meals, which can divert blood flow away from your genitals. Similarly, avoid activity when you're extremely stressed or tired, as this can create negative associations and reduce enjoyment. Pay attention to your body's signals. Some days you'll feel more desire than others. This is normal and healthy. Forcing sexual activity when your body isn't responsive can create stress and potentially harm your prostate. Listen to your body, honor its rhythms, and work with your natural patterns rather than against them. Recovery time becomes increasingly important as you age. In your younger years, you might have been able to ejaculate multiple times in quick succession. After 60, your body needs more time to recover between sessions. This isn't failure, it's biology. Your prostate needs time to replenish its fluids, your hormones need time to rebalance, and your tissues need time to recover. Typically, 24 to 48 hours between ejaculations is optimal for most men over 60. This allows for full recovery and ensures that each experience is pleasurable rather than forced. Use this recovery time for other forms of intimacy. If you have a partner, touching, massage, emotional connection. If you're single, use this time for self-care activities that support your overall health. Remember, quality always trumps quantity. One deeply satisfying experience is infinitely better than multiple rushed, uncomfortable attempts. Your goal is sustainable, healthy sexual function that enhances your life rather than becoming a source of stress or discomfort. Respect your body's new timeline and work within its natural rhythms. Mental stimulation plays a crucial role in sexual health after 60. Your brain is your most important sexual organ, and keeping it engaged with erotic thoughts and fantasies helps maintain your sexual circuitry. Many men abandon sexual fantasy as they age, thinking it's inappropriate or unnecessary. This is a mistake. Sexual fantasy stimulates the same neural pathways as physical arousal, helping maintain healthy brain-body connections. Reading romantic literature, watching tasteful erotic content, or simply daydreaming about pleasurable experiences all support your sexual health. Visual stimulation should be moderate and positive. Avoid extreme or degrading content that can create unrealistic expectations or negative associations. Instead, focus on content that celebrates mature sexuality and realistic intimacy. Mental rehearsal, imagining successful sexual experiences, can actually improve your real-world performance. Sports psychologists have long known that mental practice enhances physical performance. The same principle applies to sexuality. Visualizing yourself as confident, capable, and sexually vital helps program your brain and body for success. Environmental factors in your bedroom or private space significantly impact your sexual experience and prostate health. Temperature should be comfortable, neither too hot nor too cold. Excessive heat can reduce sperm production and make you uncomfortable, while cold can cause muscle tension and poor circulation. Lighting should be dim and soothing rather than harsh or bright. Many men prefer some light to see what they're doing, but avoid fluorescent or LED lights that can be jarring. Comfortable surfaces are essential. If you're in bed, ensure your mattress supports your body properly. If you prefer other locations, use cushions or padding to protect your joints and bones. Privacy is crucial for relaxation. Knowing you won't be interrupted allows you to focus completely on the experience. Turn off phones, lock doors, and create a sanctuary where you can be completely present. Cleanliness is important for both hygiene and psychology. A clean environment helps you feel good about yourself and reduces any anxiety about hygiene. Keep tissues, lubricant, and anything else you might need within easy reach. The psychological benefits of healthy sexual activity after 60 extend far beyond the bedroom. Regular, appropriate sexual expression supports mental health, cognitive function, and emotional well-being. Sexual activity releases endorphins, natural mood elevators that combat depression and anxiety. It also releases oxytocin, which promotes feelings of connection and well-being, even when you're alone. The confidence boost from maintaining sexual function radiates into other areas of your life. Men who feel sexually vital tend to be more confident in social situations, more willing to try new things, and more optimistic about their future. This isn't vanity, it's psychology. Your sexual health is intimately connected to your overall sense of self-worth and life satisfaction. Regular sexual activity also supports cognitive function by improving circulation to your brain and stimulating neural pathways. Some studies suggest that sexually active older adults maintain better memory and cognitive flexibility. The stress relief provided by healthy sexual expression can improve your immune system, lower blood pressure, and reduce inflammation throughout your body. Let's address a common concern. What if you experience pain or discomfort during or after ejaculation? This is not normal and should never be ignored. Pain during ejaculation can indicate prostate inflammation, infection, or other serious conditions. Burning sensations, blood in semen, or persistent pain require immediate medical attention. However, mild discomfort or tenderness immediately after ejaculation can be normal, especially if you've been inactive for a while or if you're just beginning to establish a new routine. Think of it like returning to exercise after a long break. Some mild soreness is expected, but sharp pain is a warning sign. If you experience any concerning symptoms, stop sexual activity and consult a healthcare provider who specializes in men's health. Don't suffer in silence or assume that pain is just part of aging. Many prostate problems are highly treatable when caught early, but they can become serious if ignored. Your sexual health is too important to risk, and pain is your body's way of telling you something needs attention. For men dealing with erectile dysfunction, masturbation can actually be therapeutic when done correctly. Gentle, patient stimulation helps maintain blood flow to your penis and keeps the tissues healthy. Think of it as physical therapy for your sexual organs. The key is removing performance pressure and focusing on sensation rather than achieving a specific outcome. Use plenty of lubrication, take your time, and don't force anything. Even partial erections provide benefits by maintaining circulation and keeping your sexual reflexes active. Some men find that masturbation is easier than partnered sex because there's no performance anxiety or pressure to satisfy someone else. This can make it an excellent way to rebuild confidence and sexual function. If you're taking medications for erectile dysfunction, masturbation can help you understand how your body responds and what techniques work best. However, never use masturbation as a substitute for addressing underlying health issues. Erectile dysfunction can be a sign of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, or other serious conditions that require medical treatment. Communication with healthcare providers about sexual health requires courage but is absolutely essential. Many men avoid these conversations due to embarrassment, but remember that your doctor has heard it all before. Sexual health is health, period. Your physician needs to know about any sexual concerns to provide comprehensive care. Prepare for your appointment by writing down specific symptoms, frequency of issues, and any patterns you've noticed. Be honest about your masturbation habits, sexual frequency, and any concerns you have. Don't minimize symptoms or use euphemisms. Clear, direct communication helps your doctor provide better care. If your current physician seems uncomfortable discussing sexual health or dismisses your concerns, find another doctor. Ideally, seek out a urologist or physician who specializes in men's health and aging. These specialists understand the complex interplay between aging, hormones, circulation, and sexual function. They can provide targeted treatments and recommendations that general practitioners might not be aware of. Remember, advocating for your sexual health is advocating for your overall health and quality of life. If you're in a relationship, your sexual health affects your partner too. Open communication about changes in your sexual function, needs, and concerns strengthens your relationship and improves outcomes for both of you. Many partners are willing to be supportive and understanding if they know what's happening and how they can help. Don't assume your partner will be judgmental or uninterested in your sexual health. Often, they're worried about you and want to help but don't know how to bring up the subject. Share what you're learning about aging and sexual health. Discuss your masturbation routine and how it fits into your overall relationship. Some couples find that individual sexual health practices actually enhance their shared intimacy by reducing pressure and increasing individual satisfaction. If you're single, don't let that be an excuse to neglect your sexual health. Your sexuality is yours regardless of your relationship status. Maintaining sexual function improves your confidence and attractiveness, potentially helping you attract a partner if that's your goal. Technology can be a helpful tool for maintaining sexual health after 60, but it should be used wisely. Apps that track your mood, energy levels, and sexual function can help you identify patterns and optimize your routine. Meditation apps can help with stress management and relaxation techniques. However, be cautious about online pornography, which can create unrealistic expectations and potentially addictive behaviors. If you choose to use visual stimulation, select content that's realistic, respectful, and age-appropriate. Many men find that written erotica or romantic fiction is more suitable and less potentially harmful than visual pornography. Educational websites and videos about sexual techniques and health can be valuable resources. Look for content created by medical professionals or certified sex therapists rather than commercial sites. Telehealth consultations with sexual health specialists can provide convenient access to expert advice without the embarrassment of in-person visits. Some men find it easier to discuss sensitive topics through video calls or phone consultations. Let me tell you what happened to John and Robert after they learned the truth about balanced sexual health. John, who was overstimulating himself daily, reduced his frequency to 3 times per week and started using proper lubrication. Within a month, his prostate inflammation decreased significantly. His pain disappeared, his sleep improved, and his confidence returned. "I feel like myself again," he told me with tears of gratitude. John also started eating better, exercising regularly, and managing his stress. His overall health improved dramatically, and his relationship with his wife grew stronger. Robert, who had completely shut down sexually, began a gentle program of twice-weekly self-stimulation combined with daily exercise and stress management. It took longer for Robert to see results because his body had essentially gone into hibernation. But after 3 months, he achieved his first erection in years. "I thought I was dead inside," Robert said, "but you helped me come back to life." Both men learned that sexual health isn't about performance, it's about balance, respect for your body, and understanding your new needs. Here's what I want you to understand with absolute clarity. Your manhood is not measured by your performance in your 20s. Your masculinity is not defined by how often you can ejaculate or how firm your erections are. Your worth as a man comes from your wisdom, your character, your love, and your commitment to taking care of yourself and others. Sexual health after 60 is about maintaining your vitality, your confidence, and your connection to your own body. It's about refusing to let age steal your dignity or your joy. Every day, you have a choice. You can accept decline as inevitable, or you can fight for your vitality with knowledge, wisdom, and appropriate action. The men who maintain their masculine spark after 60 aren't necessarily the strongest or the most virile, they're the wisest. They understand their bodies, respect their limitations, and work within their new reality to maintain their health and happiness. You have the power to be one of these men. You have the power to age with strength, dignity, and vitality. Your prostate health and sexual vitality after 60 depend on balance, knowledge, and consistency. Too much stimulation can cause inflammation and damage. Too little stimulation can lead to stagnation and loss of function. The sweet spot is 2 to 3 times per week, with proper lubrication, adequate hydration, stress management, and attention to your body's signals. This isn't about maximizing pleasure, it's about optimizing health. Your sexuality is a vital part of your overall wellness, not a luxury or an indulgence. When you take care of your sexual health, you're investing in your cardiovascular health, your mental health, your hormone balance, and your quality of life. The shame and stigma around sexuality after 60 are cultural constructs that have no basis in medical science. You deserve pleasure, intimacy, and sexual health at any age. Your body is designed to function sexually throughout your life, but it needs different care and attention as you age. Give it that care, and it will serve you well for years to come. Remember this truth: it's never too late to reclaim your vitality. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, your body has an amazing capacity for healing and renewal when given the right support. I've seen men in their 80s rediscover their sexual spark and transform their entire outlook on life. Age brings challenges, but it also brings wisdom. Use that wisdom to make informed decisions about your health. Don't let fear, shame, or ignorance rob you of your birthright to feel alive, vital, and confident in your own skin. Your manhood isn't something that automatically expires at a certain age. It's something you can nurture, protect, and celebrate throughout your entire life. The spark of masculinity that burns within you doesn't have to dim with age. With the right knowledge and care, it can burn brighter and stronger than ever before. You are not too old. You are not past your prime. You are a man with the wisdom to take control of his health and the courage to live fully alive. If this message resonates with you, if you recognize yourself in John's or Robert's story, if you're ready to reclaim your masculine vitality, then I need you to take action. First, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. This is about more than just videos. It's about joining a community of men who refuse to accept decline as inevitable. We're building a movement of men who believe that 60 is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter of wisdom, health, and vitality. Second, share this video with any man who needs to hear this message. So many men suffer in silence, believing they're alone in their struggles. Your share could save someone's health, confidence, or even their life. Third, comment below and tell me, what's your biggest concern about sexual health after 60? I read every comment and often create new videos based on your questions and concerns. This is a safe space where men can discuss these important topics without judgment. Together, we can shatter the silence and stigma around men's sexual health and create a new paradigm of aging with strength, dignity, and vitality. Your best years aren't behind you, they're ahead of you.